here for another quick mini practice for you today. I just want you to get moving and feeling good. So we're going to get started right away, and I want you to lie down on your back. As you lie down on your back, just hug your knees into your chest. Allow them to rock side to side. Take a few deep breaths here. And then just settle in. Letting your left foot drop to the mat. Let your right leg extend high. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Straightening the leg any amount. Take a couple of breaths. Open up that hamstring. And slowly start to straighten your left leg. Maybe hold on to your right leg a little bit higher if you can. And then we're going to take hold of our right big toe with our peace fingers if we can. If you can't, no worries. Hold on lower, or maybe use a belt or a towel or something. As you exhale, open your right leg to the right. Feel a nice stretch as that leg opens up, down through your left hip. Good. And then inhale, come back up. As you exhale, twist over your body. Letting your left hand be on top of your right leg now. And then inhale, come back to the center. Take your hands behind your right thigh again. This time slide your hands up, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. So start to use the abdominal muscles here more than the arms. If you can, use your peace fingers to hold on to your right big toe. If not, no worries. Just hold on to whatever you can. Again, abs engaging more than arms. Take one more breath here. And then on the exhale, lower the right leg down. See if it feels a little longer than the left leg. And then we'll switch sides. So take both knees in. Let your right foot plant down. Let your left heel press up towards the sky. Interlacing the hands behind the left thigh. Just a couple breaths here to open up the hamstrings. Soften the shoulders. And then slowly start to slide your hands up the leg any amount. Maybe hold on to your big toe with your peace fingers, or maybe this is where you get a belt or a strap or a towel, something to put around the foot. Just breathe. And start to extend your right leg straight, keeping your right hand on top of your right hip. Open your left leg to the side. So if this is too intense, you can always bend that right leg again. It doesn't have to stay straight, but it might feel good to straighten it out. So see where your edge is, and then move there. Just breathe. Slowly bring the left leg back up to the center, and then twist over your body. So you're releasing your left hand and using your right hand to guide your left leg across your body, coming into the twist. Back through the center here, straightening your left leg one more time. Hands behind your left thigh. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. So using your abs more than your arms. Start to slide your hands up your leg any amount. Reach for that foot. Maybe hold on to the left big toe with your peace fingers. Again, abs engaged more than arms. Hold here for 3, for 2, for 1, and then exhale everything down. Stretch both legs long. Reach your arms up over your head. Take a big inhale. And then exhale it all out. Hug your knees to your chest. And then rock and roll up to a seat. Roll over your shins. And press yourself back into a child's pose. Toes together, knees apart, arms stretched forward, head comes down. Take a couple of big breaths into your lowest ribs, in the back ribs. An audible exhale. On your next inhale, ripple your spine up. As you exhale, straighten your knees under your hips. Inhale for one round of cat and cow. So inhale for cow tilt, hold here. Let your shoulder blades slide towards your hips. So holding and breathing in your cow tilt. Feel your spine extend. And now exhale, round the back. Push into the hands, push into the tops of the feet. Hollowing out the belly. Again, hold your cat pose. And then come to a nice flat back here. Walk your hands forward or slide them forward a little bit as you push up and back to your first down dog. Bicycling your legs, maybe shaking your head out if that feels good. And then find some steadiness here. Take a really big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And then walk your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale to lift halfway here, strong spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up all the way, look up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Just let your thumbs rest on your sternum here, eyes closed for a moment. And before we get into bigger movement, please set an intention for your practice. It could be anything at all. Intention of how you would like to feel, what you would like to focus on as you move through these postures. And then blink open your eyes, stretch your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway here. As you exhale, take your hands down, step your left foot back. Stay in your lunge and then lower your left knee down. Reach the arms up. Circle them all the way around. Big inhale again. As you exhale, bring your fingertips down. Just shift your hips back. Flex your right toes. You can let your hands slide back a little bit here. Again, open up that hamstring. On your exhale, bend your knees. Step your right foot back and push to downward facing dog. Just one breath in, one breath out. And then slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway here, strong spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, rise up all the way. And exhale, hands right to the heart. Again, inhale, reach tall. Exhale, hinge from your hips, dive forward here. Inhale to lift halfway, straighten your spine. Exhale, hands down. This time, right foot steps back. Charge up your legs in your crescent lunge for a moment. And then on the exhale, lower that right knee down. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, circle them back. Inhale, lift your arms again. This time as you exhale, take your fingertips down, straighten your left leg, shifting your hips back a little bit. Flex your left toes. Bend your left knee, crawl the hands forward, and simply step it back to a downward facing dog. 2 breaths this time. Keeping your gaze steady and still at the back of the mat. On your next inhale, look up at your hands. As you exhale, walk your feet to the top. Inhale to lift halfway here. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, rise up all the way. Reach up, look up, and exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do one full sun salute A. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway here. Exhale, bring your hands down, step your feet back, hold your push-up, take a breath in. Exhale, lower down. You can use your knees if you like. Point your feet, press all 10 toenails into the mat, peel your chest up, low cobra, or maybe high cobra, or up dog. And then exhale, pull back to downward facing dog. 5 breaths this time in your downward dog. Keep the gaze still and focused. next breath in, rise up to your tiptoes. On your breath out, bend your knees and walk to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway here. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up all the way. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. One more sun salute because they're so good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Heart pulls forward. Exhale, hands down. Feet step back. Hold that push-up. Charge up your arms and your legs equally. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower down slowly. Inhale, lift the heart. Press into the feet. Exhale, pull back, downward facing dog. Again, steady the gaze, even out through the breath, and really root through the hands and feet, spreading through the fingers and the toes. Next, inhale, rise up to the tiptoes. Exhale, walk or hop your feet to the top. Inhale to lift halfway. As you exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, root to rise, reach all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Step one foot way back so you can turn your toes towards the long edge of the mat. And then turn your right toes forward. Your left toes are going to turn in a little. Come to a warrior two. Take a breath in here. Charge up your legs, push down through your feet and lift through the inner thighs. On your exhale, reverse your warrior. Reach back, but don't lose the sink in the right hip. Lunge a little lower. Good. Come back up, straighten your right leg. Maybe wiggle your back foot in a little and come to triangle pose. Hips kick back, right leg is straight, and right arm reaches down for shin or maybe the pinky toe side of your foot. Take a bigger breath in here, and then release it. Bend your right knee, come back up, wiggle that back foot back if you wiggled it in before. Reverse your warrior one more time, and then come back to warrior two. Gaze out over those right fingertips. Straighten your front leg, and then turn both toes towards the long edge of the mat. Just setting up for the second side. So left toes will turn forward, right toes will turn in. Warrior two. Push down through the feet, but lift through the inner thighs. Feeling that strength and stability of a warrior position. Good. Settling into the strength of your legs. Keep that, but reverse your warrior. Reach towards the back of the mat. Sink into the left hip a little bit more. Come back up. As you do, straighten your left leg. Wiggle your back foot in if you need a little bit more stability as we come into triangle pose. So hips kick back, arms open up, left hand towards shin or maybe the floor. Root down through that left big toe like crazy. And soften your shoulders if you can. Try not to let them come up by the ears. One more complete breath, and then bend your left knee, wiggle that back foot back if you went forward before. Hold your warrior two, and then reach back, reverse it one more time, and then come back to warrior two. Nice steady gaze, root through the feet, lift the inner thighs. Good, straighten that left leg and turn the toes towards the front. Pasarita Padottanasana A, hands on hips. Pull down on your hips, lift your heart, lift your gaze, maybe even smile, and then exhale, fold forward halfway. Reach one hand down and then the other. Yogi's choice today to walk the hands forward or walk the hands back. Decide what feels good for you. If your legs are straight, rock more weight into the ball mounts of your feet, so the front part of your feet. Let your head just drop. Elbows are going to squeeze towards one another. Hands glided towards the line of the feet, so towards the back. Wherever you're at, push down evenly through the surface area of both feet. Take one more breath here. And then slowly rise up. On an inhale, lift halfway, look up. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, rise up all the way. And wiggle your feet together in the center of the mat. We'll try tree pose just to transition to a different posture. So using our tree to transition, step your feet to the top of the mat. You're going to lift your left foot up anywhere above or below your right knee. So you can use your hand if you like. Press the palms together, hold. It helps to steady your gaze. A gazing point in yoga is called a drishti. See if you can find something that's not moving that you can focus on. Steady gaze, steady body. Turn your left knee forward and then gently bend your right knee, step back, crescent lunge. Huge breath in. And then on your exhale, both hands down, steady yourself. Pull the heart forward so there's length in the spine, and then flatten the left palm as the right arm reaches up. So stay here, or if you want more hip opening, IT band opening, roll to the outside edges of both feet. This requires a lot of strength in your arms, so decide if you have enough there to support yourself, and then push down through the knife edges at the pinky toe sides of your feet. Should feel really nice. And then go ahead, unroll, flatten your right foot, pull the heart forward again, and then drop to your back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart space. Twist to the right, crossing left elbow over right knee. Press the palms together, maybe lift up off the back knee. Really try to elongate through the spine here. On your next inhale, begin to undo the pose. So unraveling the arms. If the back knee was lifted, you can lower it back down. Shift your hips back. Flex through those toes. Again, opening in the hamstrings. Okay. Crawl your hands forward here and then step your right foot back. Lower down through the vinyasa. Inhale, lift the heart space. Exhale, pull back to downward facing dog. Take a breath to clear. And on your inhale, rise to your tiptoes. On your exhale, bend your knees, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up all the way again. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart. So tree pose, second side. Again, we're using it as a transition. So make sure you're nice and steady on your left foot. Lift your right heel anywhere above or below your knee. The height of the leg really doesn't matter. So just make sure you find steadiness, which is always a work in progress, finding balance. So steady the gaze. It might help to push the left thigh into the right foot into the left thigh. You might feel the energy of your body move towards the midline, point of strength and stability. Turn your right knee forward here, bend your left knee as you step back to a crescent lunge. Breathe in, reach the arms nice and tall. As you exhale, bring your fingertips down, charge up your legs again, steady yourself. Really pull the heart forward, then flatten the right palm, reach the left arm up. So easy twist here. Again, option to stay right here or roll to the outside edges of your feet. Push into the knife edge, the pinky toe sides of both feet. So you're not collapsing into it, you're using the strength of your legs. Good. If you roll to the outside edges, come back to a flat foot on your left foot. Charge your legs, pull the heart forward, and then lower your back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them right to the heart space. Twist towards your front knee, so to the left. Reach your right elbow over and across. Press the palms together. So you could stay here or curl the back toes under and lift up. Another option is to open the arms. I didn't say that on the other side, but that's always an option. Yoga is always adaptable to our own needs. And wherever you're at, begin to unravel the pose, reaching the arms up, bring the back knee down if it was lifted. Shift the hips back again. Hamstring stretch here, flex those left toes. And then walk the hands forward, step the left foot back. Breathe in and breathe out to lower through the vinyasa. Inhale, lift the heart space. Exhale, pull back, downward facing dog. You could always take child's pose here if you need it. Or those of you that know me, maybe you pop into a dolphin here instead. Just a position where you can find rest, release, steadiness. Just 2 more breaths wherever you're at. On your next inhale, find your way into downward dog if you're not already there. And as you're in down dog this time, raise your right leg, bend your knee, open your hip. So reach that right foot towards the left. And then inhale, straighten the leg. So you exhale, tap your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, straighten the leg up again. And exhale, take your right foot to the outside edge of your right hand. Coming into a lizard lunge, crawl your hands a bit more forward. Either stay on the fingertips or the palms. And charge up your legs here. So feel your left knee pulling towards the front of the mat. Feel your right heel pulling down and back. Take a few breaths. And then as you release this, soften the legs. Maybe come down to the forearms for a deeper stretch. If you do this, do not round your back down. That drops, the energy collapses the spine. Instead, move forward. Again, if you'd like, you can charge up your legs a little. Contracting and then exhaling, releasing, feeling that open up a little more. And crawl your hands back in. Keep your left hand down. Reach your right arm back. Either hold the twist here or bend your back knee, find your back foot. Maybe you can hold on to that left foot with the right hand. Again, option to stay here or maybe come down to the forearm. If you're on the forearm, look up. Then on an exhale, unravel the pose wherever you're at. Wiggle that right foot back in. Press into the hands, lift up. Swing your right leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. So most people will probably just stay here, but if you want to flip the dog, you can flip your right leg over your left, coming into this lovely back bend shape. And then flip back over. Take your right leg high, breathe in. As you breathe out, you can move through the vinyasa or just step to down dog. Inhaling to lift the chest. Exhale, we all meet up in down dog. Taking your left leg high as you breathe in. Bend your knees, stack your hip here. Push evenly through your hands and your right foot. On your inhale, straighten your left leg. As you exhale, tap left knee to left elbow. Inhale, push up and back. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside edge of your left hand. And then lower your back knee down. Again, setting up for a lizard lunge, deep hip stretch. You can stay on the fingertips or to the palms. Wherever you're at, charge up left foot, pull your right knee forward a little. And then on an exhale, soften that, and maybe reach forward so your torso lowers down in that forward motion. Maybe coming to the forearms. If you have a block or pillows or something, you could also be resting your arms on that. It feels really nice and that. Take one more breath here, and then slowly push the arms back up. Twist your left arm towards the back of the mat, so you can stay here or bend that back knee, finding your right foot with your left hand. Try to hold on to the pinky toe side and hold. Again, you could stay here if you feel plenty, or if you want more sensation, lower down to your right forearm and look up. It's a really deep quadricep stretch, front of the thigh. So go slowly. Wherever you're at, begin to unravel the pose. Hands come down, step your left foot back here, and then take the left leg up, bending the knees, stacking the hip. Again, you could stay here or flip the dog, letting the left foot go all the way over, reaching, and then flip back over, taking the left leg high. You can either just float your leg right down to down dog or move through a vinyasa, and it can be a three-legged vinyasa, a regular vinyasa, no vinyasa, you decide. Take one more breath in down dog. And then rise to the tiptoes, bend your knees, and jump or hop or walk your feet through to sitting. You're going to scoot yourself forward here and lower down all the way to your back. Planting your feet here, reach your fingertips for your heels. We'll come into a bridge pose. So toes slightly turned in towards one another. Press into your feet, lift your hips. Maybe interlace your hands behind your back. You can begin to shimmy your shoulders underneath if that feels good. Extend your fingertips for your heels. Extend your tailbone for the backs of your knees. And really root down through your feet strongly. And slowly release that. Let your legs just wiggle to the sides and windshield wiper a little bit. We'll do one more bridge pose. Bring the feet back to parallel. And then push into your feet, lift your hips. Again, option to interlace your hands. If you did that on the other side, try to put the funny feeling thumb on top. So switch it around a little bit. Push down into the forearms, lifting the hips and pushing them forward towards the feet. The chest moves towards the top of the mat, towards your head. Good. On an exhale, release it. Just lower the hips down slowly. Once more, let the legs just sway side to side. And then Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees apart. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just breathe. And release your arms up above your head here. Hold on to opposite elbows so you can get a little bit more stretch in the shoulders. Just a couple of breaths here. Notice which forearm is on top and then just switch it. Try to draw the front ribs down, but open up the heart space. Bend your knees and then give yourself a hug, just rocking the knees side to side. Take a breath in here, squeeze the knees in. On your exhale, drop the knees to the right, open the left arm out, find the twist. On an inhale, come back to the center. As you exhale, drop the knees to the left. Again, find the twist. Inhaling back to the center here. Squeeze your knees in, drop your left foot down. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Reach for the space between with your right hand. Figure 4 variation of pigeon. Soften the face, the throat, and the shoulders. Go ahead and release that, and we'll switch. So right foot will stay down, left ankle will cross over, and reach for the space between with the left hand. You can hold on to the thigh or maybe the shin, whatever feels best. And then just soften. Go ahead and unravel your legs here, squeezing the knees in for one more moment. Reach the feet for the ceiling. This time bending the knees, elbows on the inside, come to happy baby pose. You can hold on to the feet or even the shins. Just rock side to side. Bring the feet together, bring the knees together. Wrap your arms around your shins, lift your head up, give yourself a well-deserved hug, breathe in. And on your exhale, open out to Shavasana, your resting pose. Palms flip up, feet flap open, and just rest. Resting here in stillness. Let everything soften as much as you possibly can. Relaxing all the muscles in the face, in the throat, and the arms, and the hands. Relax your belly. Let the hips soften. Let the thighs be really heavy, softening the knees, the shins, the ankles. Relaxing all the way down into your feet, letting each one of your toes soften and release. Allowing yourself these few moments to just integrate and rest and fully rejuvenate your entire body, allowing it to digest what you just did on your mat and wherever you're at in your day at this point so far. Just allowing yourself this moment to recharge. Enjoy these next few moments of stillness. Just watching your breath moving in and moving out. body today on your mat and off your mat too. Feeling the thanks and appreciation of your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes here. Roll your wrists out, roll your ankles out. And take a really big breath in as you stretch the arms up overhead. Point the feet. And then bending one knee at a time, roll to one side. Let your head rest on your arm like a pillow. Again, just pausing here for a moment of stillness and of gratitude. Push yourself up slowly to a seated position. As you do, allow yourself to get comfortable and sit with your eyes closed for just one more moment here. Observing the effects of the practice on your body and your mind. I'll share with you a short passage on gratitude. It says, no matter what your current state of mind or immediate circumstances, there's always good to be found around you. Even if it's as small as flipping a switch and the lights come on, or the sun shining, or having good food on your table. There was good in your past, there's good in the present, and there will be good in your future. If you are able to notice it, you are able to feel it. Now, resting here in this moment of stillness again and of gratitude, allow yourself to bring the palms together in front of the heart space. Bowing your head down towards your heart. Feel deep thanks and appreciation for all your body does for you and all of the good things that are in your life. And then take a big breath in and let it go. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope to see you again soon.